Hello, I wanted to join the pajama party. I missed out on the first round of it, but I wanted to join in on this second round. So I went and pulled out a pajama top, which has, of course, penguins all over it. I'm not wearing the matching pants right now, but I do have the matching pants. And this week the suggested topic was favorite bedtime stories. So I have a lot of favorite stories, children's stories, probably partly because I work with kids, and so it was hard for me to pick favorites. So I actually have two. They're both relatively short. So the first one is from this book called Mouse Tales by Arnold Lobel. And I remember this one very fondly. So this has a number of stories in it. They're all about mice. And the one that I remember most clearly from when I was a kid is called The Journey. There was a mouse who wanted to visit his mother, so he bought a car and started to drive to his mother's house. He drove and drove and drove until the car fell apart. But at the side of the road there was a person selling roller skates. So the mouse bought 2 roller skates and put them on. He rolled and rolled and rolled until the wheels fell off. But at the side of the road there was a person who was selling boots. So the mouse bought 2 boots and put them on. He tramped and tramped and tramped until there were big holes in the boots. But at the side of the road there was a person who was selling sneakers. So the mouse bought 2 sneakers. He put them on and ran and ran and ran until the sneakers were all worn out. So he took the sneakers off and walked and walked and walked until his feet hurt so much that he could not go on. But at the side of the road there was a person who was selling feet. So the mouse took off his old feet and put on new ones. He ran the rest of the way to his mother's house. When he got there, his mother was glad to see him. She hugged him and kissed him, and she said, "Hello, my son, you are looking fine, and what nice new feet you have." So that was my first one, and my other favorite one is really a great book, largely because of the pictures. The pictures are really beautiful, and it's Grandfather Twilight by Barbara Berger, or Berger. Not quite sure how you're supposed to pronounce her name. So I'll show the pictures for this one. Grandfather Twilight lives among the trees. When day is done, he closes his book, combs his beard, and puts on his jacket. Next, he opens a wooden chest that is filled with an endless strand of pearls. He lifts the strand, takes 1 pearl from it, and closes the chest again. Then, holding the pearl in his hand, Grandfather Twilight goes for a walk. The pearl grows larger with every step. Leaves begin to whisper. Little birds hush. Gently he gives the pearl to the silence above the sea. Then Grandfather Twilight goes home again. He gets ready for bed. And he goes to sleep. Good night. So those are my picks, or right now, my favorite bedtime stories, my favorite picture books. And yeah, I'm glad to be a part of this pajama party, and I hope to be a part of whatever comes up for it next. And I look forward to hearing other people's stories.